What's up, y'all? I'm JB Black CEO, and welcome to Barbershop Talk TV out here in America right there. See the title? Looks like Tim went out here and got 450, what's that, 100 days out here trying to pull off the biggest scheme of the century. Actually, he did, you know what I'm saying, by setting up that brother Andre, as we see, that came out in court. Hey, listen, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, hit like, and hit that notification button so when I go live or drop a video, we'll come through here and repeat and analyze, say, for instance, the sweetie pie Tim Norman, how he decided he wanted prison flip-flops. You get the notification. So go in and subscribe and hit like and hit that notification button. So that way we'll join the family out here in the barbershop. If you need a haircut, get here before 6. If not, please turn your balls in. This brother Tim right here went out here in America and did the most dumbest thing to be able to turn in his balls, in his 40s. What a great way to go to the penitentiary at the age of 40, which, say, for instance, all the Rona and stuff that's going on in there, some people don't think about, what I'm saying, say, for instance, the COVID and stuff that's going on inside there, gang and all of that. Yeah, maybe that's where they want to be at, though. But I got this article up here, Mr. 450,000. I want $450,000, Mr. Uncle James Tim Norman. It's crazy this guy put a number on his nephew head right here. Here's the article, though. So that way, in case some people, what is he talking about? Because some people ain't up on it. They say, hey, Miss Robbie, leave her alone and blase, which is cool. But everybody has an opinion right here. I'm going to read this quick right here to get down to this $450,000, because now this guy just got 450,000 days jumping off, and rightfully so, because Andre is no longer with us. If you do something like this, that's what you need. You need 450 million years out here in America, and rest easy to the brother Andre. Jury convicted James Tim Norman, 43, of 2 federal murder for high counts and 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud, according to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. The panel concluded that Norman hired 2 people to take Andre out. I don't like to say that word right there. That take Andre out, who was 21 years old on March 14, 2016. They concluded that Norman, which is the uncle, later tried to cash a $450,000 life insurance policy taken out on his nephew. Ken, what was you going to do with the money? What was he going to do with the money, huh? What was he going to do with the money, though? Mr. Prison Flip-Flops. Mr. Man that, we can say this a million times, out here. Mr. Man that took his brother's son's life. The nephew, your brother's son. That's your brother's son. I have sisters, cousins, or, it can be your cousin, your mom. You took the brother's life. And when you look up here for $450,000, I wonder where the judge and the jury get him 450,000 years. What if they get this guy 450,000 years? I'd be like, wow, that's the same thing he tried to cash in later. They concluded Tim Norman later tried to cash a $450,000 life insurance policy in, taken out on his nephew month earlier. This guy called an insurance guy, to the people that don't know, man. And, man, I think it might be 6 months. He may not be around here. I'm not trying to harass or go after them, the family, whatever. Hell, that's what's in the transcripts. That's the evidence that came out. Maybe he'll say, I'm going to appeal. Maybe he say he's going to appeal. On what grounds? You got the guy that pulled the trigger. What? He got like 64 years. Cool. The guy that pulled the trigger on Andre, 64 years. How much would a young lady get? I think she needs 64 years too. That last trip, just my opinion. I believe she needs 64 years also. The same way that the brother, the Terrell, whatever his name was, who pulled the trigger on Andre. Tim wanted $450,000 off of his nephew, Andre. Tim Norman wanted $450,000 off his brother's son. That's your brother's son. Tim Norman took $450,000 out on his mother's grandson, Andre Montgomery. Tim Norman took $450,000 out on the Greg's brother, Miss Greg's son, Miss Greg's other son's brother, Miss Greg's other daughter's, their brother, the Andre. That's what Tim did. Tim took an insurance policy out on their sister brother, Andre. The sisters, their brother, Andre, Tim, the uncle, took $450,000 out on him. Andre got brothers. The brothers didn't know that Tim was taking $450,000 out on their brother. The mom didn't know. Why Tim didn't talk to Andre's mom about, hey, this guy is, changing. This guy's doing this. This guy's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Why he didn't talk to Andre's mom, Miss Michelle? We're saying that Lord, Miss Michelle Griggs and the family. Why Tim didn't talk to him? Damn, as a man, let me call his moms. Yo, we got Dre up here. Hey, I'm trying to teach him to be a man and this and that. That way the mom would kind of agree or whatever. Okay, if he's not all out there, that way Miss Michelle would say, okay, however. But somewhere in there, Miss Michelle wasn't feeling Tim James Norman, just my opinion. Yeah, I'm not trying to put nothing out there. And then her son, life is gone. Then you hear the house broke in. Tim is out there. Get back to St. Louis, polygraph test. All this pressure on this young man. From reality show to being pressured to something this guy don't know nothing about. Tim took $450,000 out on Mrs. Michelle's son. Excuse me if I'm saying this, the queen, the sister name wrong, Miss Griggs. Tim took $450,000 out on her son, his nephew. I'm gonna take $450,000 out on my nephew, bruh. And I guess I'm gonna parlay after that. Look, because his life is bad or whatever. But what is you gonna do with the money? What was Tim gonna do with the money? He wasn't finna give it to Miss Griggs. He wasn't finna give it to Miss Michelle Griggs and the family, whatever. What was he gonna donate it to the Red Cross? What was he gonna donate it to the black young man battered shelter? What was he gonna do with it? Now, he said he got it because it's dangerous and all of this. So, okay, what you wanted to make some money off of this? Tim took $450,000 out on Andre. Wow. But what he was going to do with the money? Now, he said that, hey, it's dangerous out here. Rappers and all of this is dangerous, it's dangerous, it's dangerous. But what was he going to do with the money out here in America out here? Well, guess what? He didn't get the money, but guess what he got? Some prison flip-flops, wire fraud, conspiracies, and he got a gentleman to go up there, another young lady, to trick, in a sense, Andre up, to bring him out of the rabbit hole, bring Andre out of the rabbit hole, dingle something in front of his face. Wow, okay, let's find him. But to take his life, $450,000? Okay, to get this, have to take his life. To get this $450,000, have to take his life. To get this, sorry, Miss Michelle Griggs, I'm sorry, but I need this $450,000. This guy wasn't even finna get that mother anything. He shouldn't even be dealing with trying to get anything for me to even say he wasn't even gonna give them anything. What was he gonna do with this money? After he did that to Andre. Okay, not gonna give his mom the money. Don't need to give them money. He don't even supposed to be like, what was he gonna do with it? Go buy him a car, a house, get some ladies or whatever. And while Andre and them family over here suffer, if he would have got away with it, it's just spending money. And he lived, and so do you. Andre not here. This guy get $450,000. Miss Griggs and them, Miss Michelle and them, they going through grief, and he over here like he king. Well, I guess whatever, bruh. On earth, being a human being doing something like that, what type of mind frame do you have? And so he was gonna go on with his life and let them go on with their life. That's kind of mean, $450,000. Tim Norman, bruh, this dude took out $450,000. Called Jake from State Farm, damn near had Jake from State Farm sometime. $450,000. What was he gonna do? Was he gonna share it? when you dig into what was he gonna do with it, that's some evil stuff right there. This guy wasn't even gonna call Dre mom and them to pay some rent or something. This guy was gonna go ahead and be like, well, it because that's evil, that's cold. But I'm just saying, just imagine this guy getting this money. Will he call Miss Griggs and him? Hey, no. Would he donate some of it? No, I don't think so. Probably to a Porsche, Lamborghini, or something. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Tim Norman, $550,000. You know, hey, we just coming on this. I salute the bloggers that's out here. I appreciate the queens, the sisters that's been doing their thing. Hey, I'm just a guy coming from the barbershop talk from a male's point of view. So make sure you subscribe, hit like, hit that notification button. So when I do go live, I'm gonna bring you the truth and not the damn juice. The last piece of chicken has been sold at Sweetie Pie's up there in St. Louis, or wherever that was. It shut down. Tim Norman. $450,000 for Andre. What was he gonna do with the money? He probably was gonna go to Burger King. He probably gonna go to Disneyland, California, all types of places. Besides Miss Griggs and them house. I'm gonna get up out of here. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. One.